Makes you feel easy too.
I forgot the words to describe the
Mm-hmm. It is um it makes you feel easier to locate.
okay, to locate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It makes you can say yes, I can, right? Yes, I can. You can add like this. For example, you can say through Google Map, I can easily locate places I want to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can also add more here. Look, when you check your sentence, it is only one sentence. And as you know, when you take the actual IELTS for speaking, you have to give me 3 to 5 here because the speaking part is good for 3 to 4 minutes. So the ideal answer per question for part one is like 3 sentences, okay, or like 3 sentences or five if you can. So we extend a bit. Look, I'll help you how we do it. For example, here you would say, yes, I can through Google Map. I can easily locate places I want to go. Also, I have been, you can say, I have been using, uh, also, I have been using map for quite some time now, and I familiarized stated, you can say stated places there. When maybe they are talking about the actual map, right? The actual map. So here, even if we haven't, you can say even if we haven't, if your answer is yes, you have to support yes. Number 4, have you ever helped someone who got lost?
Um, I I I never helping someone when I get lost because I feel annoyed to the others, and it's made me feel shy and very very
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
Okay, so you can say you mean that you never tried.
Yeah.
Okay, I never tried helping others. Why not? You can say others because um I don't know how to help them, right? It could be like because I don't know how to help them them and I I am not into talking with strangers. Right? Okay, with
Yeah.
yeah, strangers. Mm, so far, I haven't encountered it yet. Okay, days later, you can check this out, right? After the class,
Okay.
so that you can have more ideas. Now, I usually have follow-up questions in part one and also part
Yeah.
three. Why? Because when you take the examination, they don't really stick to the questionnaires like this. They don't usually follow this. Sometimes they would have follow-up questions, and that's what we have to prepare, right? You have to prepare maybe future or like we call it I forgot the term is follow-up question. Okay, maybe they're going to have follow-up questions. So my last question about this topic is what do you usually do when you are not familiar? Okay, when you're not familiar in cities you visited or you visit.
Uh, the other country.
Yes, or in other countries or in other cities. For example, you don't know them. So how?
Um, when I visit to the other city, I uh, I went to my family, and
Mhm.
yeah,
You usually ask your family.
yeah,
Okay, usually ask them and calling them for a guide, right? Also online map is good. Talking with friends is good as well. Okay, let's proceed to the next topic, which is about handwriting. This is actually an old topic. I have new topics here, but I will give this to you later. Okay, wait a moment, Days. Let me just show you, but maybe they are going to update this document later for our next class. So this is, can you see my screen? It is loading with new topics we have.
yes,
It's in Chinese, so we can just translate this into English. We have the latest ones here.
yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, we can try this later on. Later on. Okay. However, um, they still include old topics in questions. Okay. They are new, but they still include old topics. Let's start from number one again. Do you like handwriting?
and I don't like handwriting because it's made me feel so long and waste my time for that. And I like to I I like to use my computer. It's made me feel like easy to use.
Okay, you like to use computer
Yeah,
because yes, all right. It makes you feel easier to use it.
yeah.
So in short, what's your main option? What is your main in short here, what is your main option? Do you like handwriting or just typing?
Mm,
Yeah, which do you like, handwriting or typing?
handwriting. Uh,
Handwriting.
I know that, but uh, my handwriting is formal,
Okay, your handwriting is formal. Okay.
and
So in
sometimes,
the okay, so in number one, you like handwriting. You like writing.
yeah.
Okay. I love it because it is sorry, because it is neat and clean. Moreover, it is neat and clean. Okay. Um in my school, I think in your school, in my school, we usually write on our notes during the okay, during the discussion. All right, next let's have number two. Okay,
Mm,
do you think handwriting is important?
I think it's very important because it's speech your personalities, and sometimes it can mm,
Sometimes it can.
appreciate some person.
Okay. It can it can appreciate a person.
Yeah,
I know, I know. And absolutely yes, because we can appreciate, right? We
yeah,
can appreciate persons handwriting more. It looks okay. For example, if someone sends you a love letter or a letter and that it's a handwriting, we can say that maybe it's he is giving us effort, okay, putting so much effort in this uh in writing to us, so it looks sincere, okay, in letters. But also you can also say also the elderly. So we have to add more because the answer is short. Although the elderly prefers to do it because it is hassle free. Do you know this word? Hassle free, no inconveniences like typing. So sometimes they are not good at typing, so they prefer to just write on the piece of paper. Next is, which do you prefer, writing or typing?
I prefer typing because it saves the times and it's heavy. It's typing. It's had various font and you can fix that easier.
Mhm. Yeah, okay, can fix that easily. I prefer typing because it is time saving. And you can say whenever. Okay, you can say whenever I have errors in my essay. Okay, it can be rectified. It can be rectified quickly. When we say rectified, it can be corrected, right? It can be rectified quickly through. Do you use auto correction? Because I love to, I don't know, but I really loved the auto correction. Okay. Also, you can just say, I type quickly as well, so I I like it. Next one is number 4. What's the difference between handwriting and typing?
Handwriting. You must to be use my hand. I use your hand. The typing you can use in various the device. It's like laptop, iPad, or smartphone. And I like the comfortable of typing.
Okay, you like comfortable typing. Okay, okay, I see that. Um, the difference is, of course, how we use it, right? So this one, so it's like handwriting, it's like manual work, while typing is computer based and we can do it quickly. Okay, I usually type because it is, you can say it is convenient, right? Convenient for me. What are the things that you usually type?
Typing.
Yeah, what are the things that you usually type?
Um, Times New Roman is font.
Like, do you usually um type do you usually type about school topics or essays? What are the things that you usually type?
I use typing on computer to finish my essay or homework.
Okay. Usually to finish your essays and your homework. I get it. Mm-hmm. Now, next is part two. All right. So in part two, we are going to try making up stories good for 5 to 8 sentences. Okay, for this topic, I will not give you any time limit for now because this is the first class. So it's up to you, Daisy. Let me know if you're ready to describe a time when you give others advice or when you give advice to others.
Mm,
Are you ready?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think everybody need to give advice when nobody is asking, and I'm going to talk about the time when I give an advice
Mm-hmm.
to one of my uh, younger brother, younger sister, and that I closest for her to apply to high school. And when she studied in secondary school, um, she very shy and is not uh, conf- is is not confident to herself, and she don't want to apply the high school that she wants, and I I
Mm-hmm.
and I choose with her and give her some advice, and I think uh, she enough to capacity to apply to that, and uh, I I want to I want to she build their field faith faith
Faith.
faith and to um, confides to her teacher and families. And at the results, she uh, she um, she follows my advice, and she applied to the school that she wants, and I'm very happy for that. And
Mhm.
with them,
Okay. Now, let me just clarify, Daisy. What advice is it? What advice?
I
You
want she uh, apply to the school that she want. But
okay.
she is not enough to capacity.
Okay. I gave a time when it should be. I am typing for you. A time when I gave advice, okay, to my younger sister. This is to grab, to apply, right? To apply for better universities.
Okay.
Okay, universities. You can make up stories like, I know it is her dream, but she lacks motivation to pursue it. You can also tell me like, I told her to have more courage in entering to university to a university because it has several advantages, right? Luck, lucky,
Me,
luckily, she followed it, and she is now studying uh, there. I am delighted for this. Yes, thank you. You said the word happy. Okay, this is an overly used words. Okay, avoid using common words for part two. Okay, now let's proceed to part three. What are the problems if you ask too many people for advice?
mm, I think some people tell me that giving up, and I don't like them
Okay,
because and I need to I need I need the capabilities from my decisions, but she don't do that.
that's okay. She doesn't do that. Okay, so here, let's check the question again. What is the problem if you ask too many people for advice? The first is maybe you got fed up. Maybe you will say you usually get mad at it because some advice are not good. And also, it leads to confusion. Confused. Okay, sometimes you get confused of which one to follow, right? This is why sometimes it's also difficult to always ask advice from other people. You just have to choose the ones, who should give you advice. Number two, what are the personalities of people, okay, whose job is to give advice to others?
Um, so,
Yeah, who are these people?
um, usually I ask my mother, and she always giving advice, the best to option, and I think it's very good, and I am luckily that I have the good mom, my good mother.
Okay, it is usually moms. They give useful advice, right? Okay, but aside from your mom, you can tell us maybe doctors, the professions, professionals, sorry. Okay, maybe doctors and teachers. Okay, more examples. When you check these questions, like questions what, they are asking for more examples from us. Next, number three. Is it good to ask advice, okay, from strangers online?
I think it's not good because the stranger is they don't understand for myself, and she don't know uh, a lot of for myself, and sometimes it's just like uh,
Mm-hmm. You can say strangers are dangerous too, right?
so
Yes. It's because you can't always share problems with anyone you meet online, right? Sometimes they might take advantage of you, they are dangerous, and we're not sure, we are unsure if they can help you. For number three questions, as many answers as you want, for as long as it's good for 1 minute. Last, should people prepare before giving advice? Is it yes or no?
I think people need to prepare before giving
Prepare.
advice. Yeah, and I think they need to have more experience, and it's they must to uh, get away.
What they have to
Mm,
can you repeat your last sentence?
go through about that. Go
Okay.
through that, and it's better the one don't don't know everything, don't have any experience.
Okay, you are correct. They should have more experiences, right? Yeah, when they give, okay, when they give advice. All right. Now, maybe this is all for this afternoon, Daisy. I am happy to meet you. Your voice is so soft. I can actually hear you clearly, but just some words are um ungrammatical. I mean, some sentences. Also, you have to practice does and don't. Okay, does for singular, don't for plural. So when you say she, it should be doesn't, he doesn't, they don't. All right. Now, this is part of the grammar. Okay. However, we should not focus more there. But the problem is if you have too many grammar mistakes, sometimes it can really affect the score system in speaking. Okay. So I will
Okay.
end here for now. I have a next class, but don't forget me tomorrow, same time. Bye bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.